Kristin LaVanway here. What? April already? How did that happen? The first quarter's over with. There's only one thing to do. Bum, bum, bum. Phoenix real estate market update. So where are we at? Well, big surprise. It is a seller's market. Yeah, it's been a seller's market for a while. Probably going to be a seller's market for a while longer. Clearly, there are not enough homes on the market. Right now, we're looking at 2.8% fewer listings than this time last year. I'll tell you folks, last year wasn't exactly a cakewalk, right? So this year is even harder for buyers. As single-family homes are actually down 3.4% compared to last year. So it's pretty tough. Not quite as bad for townhomes. They're only down 1.1%. Prices are going up, so a lot of people are kind of looking at those townhomes as an option. There's a lot of mobile homes on the market, about 7% over last year, if you're into mobile homes. We did hit a record in March, $3 billion in sales. We haven't seen that kind of sales volume since 2005. Not a bubble. 2005, not like now. This is not speculation. This is people who just want a place to live. We set another record for the largest price tag. A property in DC Ranch was originally listed for $24.5 million, but a Canadian buyer snapped it up after only 6 years on the market. The property sold for $17.5 million. Pricing is critical, sellers. But just to give you a little glimpse on how the other half lives, there was an $87,500 community fee due at closing. Those are some pretty hefty closing costs. For the rest of us slugging it out in average Joe land, we're looking at appreciation rates that are kind of high this year. Avondale is the highest, 9.3% annual appreciation rate, a little bit up from last year. It was 9% last year. Avondale, really great prices in Avondale, so that's a popular area. Some other hotspots, Queen Creek, they're looking at an 8.3% appreciation rate compared to 7.3% last year. And Surprise at 7.8%, up from 6.4% last year. It's a couple areas that are kind of slowing down. Maricopa, 8.3% compared to 10% last year. 8.3% not exactly something to sneeze at, but it is a little bit slower than last year as far as price increases. And Buckeye, 7.7% compared to 9.8% last year. Chandler, 5% appreciation rate, down from 6.1% last year. Prices are just getting high in Chandler, so obviously that's going to start leveling off. And Goodyear, another one, down about a percentage, down 5.8% compared to 6.8% last year. Overall, all the areas are kind of looking, major areas are looking at an annual appreciation rates between 5 and 7%, which is high. We don't know how long that's going to be able to maintain before prices just reach a point where we start to see some leveling off, right? The market's always seeking equilibrium, so as the prices come up, buyers are either going to tap out or more sellers are going to put their homes on the market and increase the inventory, which also will put the brakes on those price increases. Properties are selling, obviously. Our listing success rate of 84.3% is the highest we've seen since 2005. Again, a very vigorous market back then, a very vigorous market now, but for all the right reasons. But if you want to know how bad it can get, the listing success rate in January of 2008, Crashville, was 20.8%. Ouch. Ouch! The hottest towns in the Phoenix metro area right now are Avondale, Chandler, Gilbert, Mesa, and Glendale, all on fire. Not so hot cities, Maricopa, Paradise Valley, and Cave Creek. Although those higher end luxury areas are seeing a bit of a pickup. So there is so it's not exactly dead there. It's just not as on fire as some of the other areas. Are prices rising too fast? I mean, that's a question some people are asking. I hear a lot of people that are like Chicken Little. The sky is falling. There's going to be some sort of correction. Well, according to the Case-Shiller Index, Phoenix right now is ranked 14th out of the top 20 metropolitan areas in terms of price increases. According to the Case-Shiller, Phoenix prices are increasing at a rate of 5.9% year over year compared to the national average of 6.2%. So really that's pretty healthy compared to the insane areas like San Francisco, which is raising at 10.2%, Las Vegas, which is looking at 11.1% on Case-Shiller, and Seattle, get out of here, 12.9%. On prices that are already pretty high, if you ask me. So Phoenix is still offering a really good value in terms of a metropolitan area's home sales prices. Not only are home prices going up, but interest rates are going up as well. We've seen interest rates go up about 5/8 of a percentage point since the beginning of the year. Yeah, which does make your payment higher. So if your strategy is to kind of wait it out, just know that $240,000 house you're looking at right now is probably going to be about a $257,000 house next year, and your loan interest rate's going to be higher. So I'm not exactly sure what you're waiting for there. Just saying. One last thing I want to touch on, distressed properties. I've had a couple people ask, hey, I want to buy a bank-owned property or a short sale, snag a good deal. Well, good luck with that. There are a large number of zip codes in the Metro Phoenix area right now that have 0 bank-owned properties or short sales. 0. None. No distressed properties for sale. There's a couple that have maybe a few short sales, but 0 bank-owned properties. Short sales are a little bit higher, but a lot of them are in areas that really weren't affected by the crash. So it's kind of like the normal number that we would see. All the other areas are actually below the number of foreclosures and short sales we saw pre-crash. So in other words, things are looking pretty darn healthy in Phoenix real estate right now. So there you have it. That's what's going on in Phoenix real estate right now. Can't wait to see what Q2 2008 has in store. If you have any questions or comments, you know where to find me, Krista here in Phoenix.com. That's where. Go out there and buy some sunscreen because it's starting to heat up, if you know what I'm saying.